Welcome everybody to our TronCase daily call. We have these calls Monday through Thursday, every single day. We have our opportunity calls on Monday through Thursday. We have our training calls on Friday at 5 p.m. We have not decided yet if we're going to change that 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. on Friday. What do you think, Braden? Why don't we make a decision on this call? What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we had 109 people on the call yesterday. We may probably go over that today. So
we'll keep it at 5 then.
Yeah, maybe leave it at 5.
All right, so 5 p.m. Friday. And Fridays, what we do is we do Q&A. You can come on and ask your question. We'll try to answer it. If we don't know the answer, we'll try to get an answer for you as quick as possible. We also give a little hints. We give some strategies and stuff on Fridays. So hopefully you guys can invite everyone that you know on Fridays on our Friday call, and let's get it to 200 people on Friday. So that would be really, really good. So again, we're doing really well in TronCase. We have some great news to share with you guys. We've been sharing this every single day. Our Monday through Thursday calls are real similar. But we do have many, many new people coming to our calls on a daily basis. So we go over the same format. What we're going to do is go over the presentation. Braden's going to give you some really, really good news about our ecosystem and how TronCase is going to last for a long time. And then we always do spin and win. So in the beginning of the call, we'll give away on this call 200 Tron. And at the end of the call, we'll give away another 200 Tron. All you would have to do is email me if you're the winner, and I will send that straight out to you. Try to email me within 24 hours because I do so many giveaways that I forget that, that someone won. And if you get with me 4 days later, I'm like, I don't remember. So try to get with me as soon as possible if you can. Many people are looking for a way to earn extra money at the house or just to pay off some bills, just to put your kids through college. And their traditional way was to find an online business to make that extra cash. Well, a lot of people, what they're doing now is, like in my case too, is we're looking for an opportunity where we can actually quit our job. So whatever your case is, whether it's to pay off bills or whether it's just to get, to get your kids through college or to quit your job, you can do it with TronCase. I can tell you, Braden and I have been doing online opportunities for quite some time. We've learned over the past on what to do and what not to do. We have been in other companies out there that were centralized, that stored our money, the funds that we made, our hard-earned money, and it was stored on their server. And we have been in companies where they closed shop and stopped the withdrawals and then took off to another country. We've learned from those experiences. What we're going to show you here in TronCase is a way that you can earn income passively. One of the things that I get a lot, and I do tend to sponsor quite a bit of people. And when I talk about sponsors, I'm sharing an opportunity with others, and then they join the business under me. Okay. So that's what I call sponsoring. But many people, when they respond to my ads or whenever they respond back to me, they ask, can I make money passively? And this is like happened in the last, I'd say, year or two. And the reason why is because there was some companies out there. What they did is they call themselves mining companies, Bitcoin mining and stuff. And there's people out there that made money in these mining companies, but a lot of them, the majority of them were not real. They were paying people not from mining, but they were paying people from others joining the company and using the new money to pay people out. And then eventually it caught up, and then they were forced out or they moved to another country and they kept the money. So a lot of people were used to that passive money if they came in early. So with TronCase, it's so special. You will see that we have a way to keep TronCase for the longevity of it. And that passive people, if you don't want to sponsor anyone, you don't want to share this, you're able to make money in TronCase passively. And you can also make more money if you do share this with other people, which is a special thing. So Braden and I were looking, we wanted to join. We turned down a lot of opportunities out there that were offered to us. The reason why is because we got tired of the centralization. What I mean by that is the company can just has access to your funds and they can just run off with it. So we were looking for something else, and Braden found it before I did because he shared this with me, and he found TronCase, which is a decentralized system. And I'm going to go over this with you guys, what a decentralized system is, and it's also a smart contract. Smart contracts been in play for about 2 or 3 years. And I can tell you that we've learned, TronCase have learned from the other smart contracts on what not to do and what to do. And we are one of a kind smart contract right now. Nobody is doing what we're doing currently. I can honestly say that unless someone were to present that with me, as of now, we don't know of anybody that's doing a smart contract what we're doing currently. And we're going to go over all that with you guys and share this great opportunity with you. So there's many people in TronCase currently that are making a heck of a lot of money. We launched January 3rd, and since January 3rd, we have had no issues with the back office. We have had no, technical stuff that happened, and everybody is happy. And I can tell you, this is the very first time that Braden created a Facebook group for TronCase, and this is the very first time I've seen in there where there are hundreds of people. We have thousands in there, but there are hundreds of people saying, "I love TronCase, I love TronCase, I love TronCase," and everybody is helping out as a true family. And there's a lot of activity within that Facebook group. So we're very happy because we're getting messages now saying, "Thank you very much for introducing this to me. I can't believe I just paid off some bills." I just got a message today saying that he did his first withdrawal out of TronCase and he paid off all his bills. He's debt free right now. You don't know how much that makes me happy. I mean, this is what it's all about. It's about helping others. So I want to welcome everybody to this call. We have over 100 people again. I think it's amazing at a 5 p.m. call that we can get over 100 people. We're at 112 now. It's simply amazing. And I just say thank you to everyone on this call for joining us and listening to our boring voice. So with that said, before we get going, what we're going to do is we're going to give away 200 Tron to one lucky winner. We're going to spin a wheel. What we do is I go to what we call Wheel of Names, and I spin the wheel, and we have numbers on there, 1 through 20. And all you have to do is go to the chat, go to the bottom of the screen where it says chat, and make sure it says everyone. Change that to everyone so everyone can see it. And then you're going to guess a number, and don't do it right now. Okay, don't put any number in. You're going to guess a number 1 through 20. Okay, don't do 50, don't do 110 like we see every day, but 1 through 20. And when Braden puts the word go in the chat, then between the word go and stop, whoever guesses the number first that I spin is going to win 200 Tron. All right, guys. So I'm going to pass it over to Braden. He's going to give you a little more instructions that I missed.
Yeah. Okay. Just keep admitting people here.
I'll do that.
So, take over for a minute. So what I'll do is I'll put, don't put any numbers in until you see the word go. And then we'll let that go for 30 seconds. Everybody get their number in, a number between 1 and 20. Only put it in once. Make sure your chat is set for everyone. And then I'll put stop in. So every number that's in between go and stop will be eligible for this 200 TRX win. Okay, so I'm going to put go in here right now.
All right, look at that go. All right, someone put 112 in. So that person will not win.
Yeah, anybody putting 2 numbers in as well? That won't work.
All right, guys. We got 117 people, so we might have to wait another 2 seconds.
I might have to give it a few more seconds here.
All right, this guy named MINH, you put in like 16 numbers. Please don't put in more than 1 number. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to put stop in any second here. So if you haven't got your number in, put it in. Okay, stop.
All right, here we go, guys. I'm going to share my screen. And I kept that picture in there just because I love that picture. I think I'm going to keep it in there for a while.
Yeah.
You see, like it's a picture of a Tron. It looks like a glass with a Tron emblem in it. I really like that picture. So we're going to go ahead and spin, and hopefully we get a winner here. I'm sure we will. My favorite number, Brayden.
11.
That 11 comes up a lot.
Yeah. It's not even rigged, and it comes up with my favorite number all the time.
Well, I didn't have to scroll very far. James Davis is the lucky winner.
James Davis. Oh, man. He's building a team just with our giveaways. That's just too funny. Congratulations, James. All right. Let me.
Yes, indeed.
James, I don't even need to give you my email. You already know it. He sent it to me like many times. So congratulations, James, again. Just keep joining our calls and you will get rich. Funny. All right, guys, we're going to get going here. We're going to go ahead and share the screen. And I'm going to, let me take this sound off here, and I'm going to go to the presentation and we'll get going. And it's at 66%. Let me make this bigger. Is that good right there, Brayden?
Yeah, looks good to me.
All right, good. I made it at 90% instead of 100 this time. There we go, guys. All right, what is TronCase and why is everybody so excited about TronCase? Well, I can tell you that I am. I've been in this industry for over 20 years. I started with like Amway, then Market America, and then many other network marketing companies. And then when I got online, I started all these other online companies. I did make a lot of money with a lot of these companies. I also made money with what we call Bitcoin mining companies. I was involved into a real one. I was making about $15,000 a month. And I was excited with that amount. I retired from work from that program, and then all of a sudden, it was real. It wasn't a scam or anything, but Bitcoin just took a dump, and they could not afford to pay people from that Bitcoin mining anymore. So they went under, and there goes my income of $15,000 a month. I had to go back to work, and I'm still currently working. But that may change here in the very near future with TronCase. But I want to welcome everybody to a very exciting opportunity that I think it's kind of a gold mine here. Brayden actually found it. He shared it with me. And I'm going to go over what it's all about, what a smart contract is. Now, there are some learning curves with this. If you've never heard of cryptocurrency before, we do use a cryptocurrency called Tron. That's why we call ourselves TronCase. We are a smart contract. When smart contracts first came out about 3 or 4 years ago or so, they used a crypto called Ethereum. Ethereum is a very good crypto. It's the #2 crypto in the world. I think Tron is about either 20 or between 20 and 23 currently. I haven't looked lately, but we are increasing our our status up as far as our position within the market cap here pretty soon. So TronCase did start at 3 cents when we first started in January, and now we're up to we're hovering around 13 to 15 cents. And I think that's simply amazing. Without earning anything within TronCase, just by owning Tron back from January to now, we've 4 times our money, which is amazing. So there is, like I said, there is a learning curve to TronCase. We do have trainings on Fridays that you can ask questions, and we can get you up to speed on that. What is TronCase and why is everybody so excited? Well, it's a smart contract that's built on the blockchain. It's a decentralized system. When I say decentralized, what I mean is nobody has access to your funds. And it's just like all the other cryptocurrencies out there, it's decentralized. And when the software is built, it's built by an IT company. And once it's built, it can't be changed. It can't be altered or anything like that. What we also did is we hired a third-party audit report company that came in to test our platform, our smart contract, to make sure there's no holes or any way that someone can have access or a hacker can come in and take our funds away from us. Braden and I made sure we did our research. We talked to the master distributors. Braden also went above and beyond that and did a little bit of investigating when we first started out. And I'll let him share that with you guys. So TronCase is pretty safe because we are that smart contract that has 2 audit reports performed on it. We want to make sure that it's very, very important that we get those audits done, because if I'm going to throw in $100,000 or $500,000 into this thing, I want to make sure my money is safe on that smart contract. So what I'm going to do is we make sure that the security is there for TronCase. And I'm going to pass it over to Braden so he can tell you what the audits that were performed on this smart contract and what he did when he first started. So go ahead, Braden. I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing my screen.
All right. So I'll go ahead and let's see, switch over to this one. Okay. Yeah, so without going too deep into it, the story, I did come across, I wasn't actually in the market for another smart contract, because really the earlier ones going back, a year or even less than a year, I didn't know it at the time, but they just really weren't designed properly. Maybe they were immature at the point, they just didn't know what they were doing. Some of them were outright scams, of course. And so I had some bad experiences with some of those. So I wasn't in the market. And then it's almost like TronCase found me as opposed to me finding them, because I really wasn't looking. But I happened to come across a video by Sal. Thank goodness that he had made one at that point. And I knew Sal previously. So I took the time and watched it, and I was intrigued. So it led to a phone call, and then that led to getting in touch with the master distributors. And then that led to these audit reports, which I was so happy to see. So the first one that you're looking at here right now, this is pretty in depth, this one. These are done by third party, and they're paid people to do this. These are available at the front of our website. So they're completely open to everybody to take a look at. You can download them and you can go through them at your leisure. And I do suggest you to take a close look at these. So what this one, the first one does is it actually checks for weaknesses in the contract itself. Again, I'm not going to go through all of this because we just don't have the time, but some of the things that are really important are like what you see here, are critical vulnerabilities found in the contract, medium vulnerabilities found in the contract. So they go through with a fine-tooth comb to look for these types of things, severity vulnerabilities, short address attacks, anything that can actually cause a vulnerability, they check for. And then when they're done their check, it's like they sign off on it. So they put their, well, this one didn't actually put their signature on it, but they do put their name on it. They put their company name on it. And of course they're, that's what they do. So very important, definitely take a close look at this. However, the one that I was really more interested in seeing, so hold on a second here, is this one here. So this one is, again, it's done by a third-party company that specializes in checking for what you see here called exit scams, or the ability to be able to drain funds out of the contract, okay? And in most cases with previous contracts, this is what was the demise of these contracts. And again, whether it's intentional or not is irrelevant. It happened and it caused, the death of those contracts. So this is done by a company called Telescreen, and they're a very professional company. They specialize in checking for exit scams or code that's within the smart contract that will allow a person or an entity to be able to get in there and basically drain the funds. So they went through and did what's called a light audit on TronCase, and you can see the contract address here. Okay, this, by the way, is where everyone that participates in TronCase, this is the address that you're sending your TRX to. So they went through, did a complete check, and of course, it came up that there's no code in there that can cause this to happen. Just the way that the contract is actually designed would eliminate the ability for like what we call whales. So for people that are new, what that means is someone that can come in and put a tremendous amount of TRX into the system, like millions and millions and millions. And then they wait a week or 2 weeks, and then they come back and they pull all that out and drain the funds. It's impossible just by the way that TronCase is designed for that to happen, because you put your seed money in and it pays you out over a period of time. So there's absolutely no way that that can happen. And of course, the code is free from an exit scam. That's a code that can actually drain funds out of it by somebody. Now, once they actually complete that, they do it prior, and then once it's actually deployed onto the Tron blockchain, then they check it again. Of course, they can't make any changes at that point, but they wanted to cover that short window of, between the time it was checked and the time that it was deployed onto the blockchain. And of course, it came up clean again. Once that's done, they digitally sign it. Okay, they put their name on it. You can check it. You can go in and check the sign. You can go into the digitally sign and you can see all of that. So again, this is like the most important thing. There's two really, really important things, but this is like the first thing that I checked and it came up clean, and I'm very happy for it. This is what protects your money, your TRX, from people doing what they're not supposed to do. Every smart contract has to have this. For the people that are staying aware of what's coming up with TronCase, with the ecosystem and the coinswap.space, right now is while I'm speaking, there's an audit, a second full audit that's being conducted on that as well. It has to be done, to not only provide the security for us and the safety for us, but to follow that line of decentralization. We need to be protected, and that's what these do. So please, take a look at them. They're on the front of the website. Download them and take your time, and you'll see that your money's safe. Okay, I'll stop screen sharing, Mike, and
all right,
send that back to you.
Thank you very much. So guys, this is very important. What Braden just went over, there's a lot of people waiting. Hold on.
I'll get those, Mike.
Okay. So this is very important. That's why we go over this on every Zoom call. Just like Braden says, it's one of the two questions that we get all the time: is my money safe within the smart contract? Can I put a lot of money in there, and do I have access to it? And the answer is yes. Because of these audit reports, I feel secure. I feel safe that I have, I have about $240,000 in there now. So I'm pretty, I want to make sure that this is the real deal and these audits are performed. So thank you, Braden, for going over that. It just makes us feel a lot more comfortable if our money is safe within that smart contract. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen again and go over how to get started with TronCase and what it's all about. Go here. So what are the advantages of the TronCase platform? So I've already mentioned this, but I'm going to go over it again because it's very, very important. We are a decentralized system, and it's not managed by anyone, including the software team. So the software team developed the smart contract, developed the program, and programmed this. And it's a fully anonymous system. No person has access to your funds. This is why we got into TronCase. This is why we're doing the calls. This is why we're very, very excited. This is why a lot of people, thousands of people are excited and coming in. We are now getting about 1,000 people coming into TronCase a day. So you'll see how that's important when I get to the bonuses here soon. So instant transactions, because we're decentralized, because we're a smart contract, and because we have our own private wallet, we have the instant transactions completely to your wallet within about 4 or 5 seconds. One of the reasons why we smart contracts has switched from Ethereum to Tron is because of the speed of the coin. Ethereum takes a little bit longer. It also has a lot of fees. So this is why we're kind of learning from the smart contracts from the past. And now we're using Tron because the fees were up to like $100 just for one transaction in Ethereum. With Tron, right now what we're experiencing is about 40 or 50 Tron, which is like pennies almost. It's like hardly any fees there. So the instant transactions happen. We have shown you guys many times on these calls. We also have recorded calls that you can see when I make a deposit, Braden gets that transaction within 5 or 6 seconds. Our marketing plan is simply amazing. I'm going to go over that. You're going to see that currently we max out at 1.5% and we can get up to 3.5%. And I'll show you that. The transparency is there. You can see all the transactions that happen within our community. If you had my address or Braden's address, you can actually go into tronscan.org and you're able to see all the money flowing in and out of my wallet. You don't have access to it, but you can actually see it. So TronCase cannot be affected by any decision changes or from the day it was born. So what that means is once the program was written on the blockchain, it can't be changed. And it says right here that it's like law. It can't be bent or changed in any way. Not even the programmers can go back in there and change it. And that's why we have these audits performed on here. High security. The high security, what that means is we performed those 2 audits. We made sure that it was secure and our funds were safe. But we also have 4 domain names. We have 2 public ones and 2 private ones. Currently, our 2 public ones is troncase.io and troncase.space. You can actually use those websites to get this information. And those websites are just a means to access your smart contract. Your smart contract is in the background. The websites actually get you to the smart contract to perform the actions like withdrawals and deposits and stuff like that.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt. Could you boost your screen up to 100%?
Yes.
Because there's some people saying it's a little bit hard to read.
All right, that's 100%. Thank you, Braden. So there's 4 domain names. If for some reason a hacker wanted to come in and hack the website, our funds on our smart contract is still safe. There is someone drawing on my screen. Can you find out who that is and take him out of the call if he does it again? So our 2 public domains is troncase.io, troncase.space. We have 2 other private ones. If we were to get hacked, that those private ones we can give out to everybody to access your funds. Of course, your smart contract, and your funds are safe in the background. The website is just a means to get to your smart contract, to get to your money and do the withdrawals and stuff. So that's the high security that we have. And I could tell you that from day one, we have had no issues. Now, we did update the website once, so they took down troncase.io, but everybody was able to access troncase.space. And then once they performed those updates, then they opened up troncase.io and then did the same thing with the space. So .space is our backup website currently. TronCase goals, we have some steep goals. When they put these together, of course, you don't want to put an easy goal out there, right? You want to put a hard goal to try to hit it. These goals are for us in the community. If we hit these goals, it helps us earn even more money on a daily basis. And I'll go over that in a few minutes. The end of the year goal is to get to 16 billion TRX and 2 million participants. If we were to follow what we're doing currently, we're not going to hit that goal. But I can tell you, we have some good news coming up that Braden's going to share with you, that it may pick up pretty quickly and the momentum may kick in, and we may hit this goal if once you hear the news that what's about to happen. The platform conditions. So a lot of people ask, how can I get started? And what's the minimum amount that I can start with? So I can tell you, when I first started, I tested the system with $100, but currently I think we're around 14 cents as far as Tron. If we are, then it would be $14 to get started, because it's 100 TRX minimum. So if you were to put in 100 TRX, that is around $14 to get started. Your maximum deposit is 4 million Tron. I don't know what that is at 14 cents, but it's quite a bit of money. I know it's over 300,000, I think. And your total income. So this is what people are excited about. If I were to deposit $1,000 into TronCase, within 200 and 205 days, I would get $3,000. So I would get my initial money that I put in, that we call it a seed. I would get that within 69 days, 68, 69 days. And then about 205 days, I would get my total income. So I'd pretty much double my income. So if I put $1,000 in, I get 3,000 back. Simply amazing, guys. Now that's just one deposit. That's just one, we call it a deposit, a contract. That's just one contract. You can do up to 100 contracts. So from the beginning, I deposited $100 to test the system, which I highly suggest everyone doing. And then little by little, I got up to, I put another 1,000 in, then a 5,000, and then I put something like 10,000 in, and then $40,000 in. I put, once I had confidence in I knew this was working great. Now I have 1.5 million TRX in there working for me, and you'll see in my back office what kind of income I'm making currently. Not bragging, but it's a good significant amount of money. And there's other people out there doing the same exact thing. They're just not on the Zoom call sharing it with you guys. So if you were to get started, let's say with $100, let's say you came in for $100, you're going to be earning 1% on that $100 every single day for the first day. The second day, we have what we call a hold bonus. The second day, you would be earning 1.1%. The third day, 1.2. The fourth day, 1.3. The fifth day, 1.4. And then on the beginning of the sixth day, if you waited 6 days, you would be earning 1.5%. Now, 1.5% doesn't sound like a lot. There's other companies out there that are offering, 8, 9% a day. Those companies won't be around for 6 months, because that kind of payout won't happen if you don't have a product or service. What they're doing is they're using the money from new people coming in, paying you, and then eventually it's going to go under and they're going to take off with your money. We will show you here that we are be able to sustain this. And at 1.5%, I can tell you, you're earning currently about 0.5 to 1% a year in your bank account. 1.5% currently is a lot of money, and you'll see how much money that it can net you out back to you on return. So anyway, after 6 days, you will get 1.5%. That's the maximum amount you can get currently, but there are some bonuses that they built into the blockchain. So the program that the program is written into the smart contract. Once we hit these goals, we're going to automatically earn even more money than 1.5%. So once we hit 80 million TRX on our balance sheets, and we're over 40 million currently, but once we hit 80 million, they're going to add 0.2% to our return on a daily basis. So if we're earning right now 1.5%, we'll be earning 1.7% when we hit this bonus. Now that goes all the way up to 1%. So what that means is, for every 80 million TRX on the balance sheets, it goes up 0.2%. All right. So that's a significant amount of money that we could be making here. And it's not just, it's everyone in the community. So even if you're testing the system out with 100 TRX, you're still going to get that 0.2%. We also have what we call a community bonus. For every 50,000 members that come in, we're going to get paid an extra 0.1%. So if we're currently making 1.7% with these two, then we would make 1.8% with that additional reward. Now we are very, very close to this 50,000 active users. I calculated, I think it was the 25th. I'm hoping I'm right. I don't have any bets or anything, but I think the 25th, around the 25th, give a day or two, I think we're going to hit that 50,000. What are we currently at, Braden?
40,874.
40,874. So we're growing close to 1,000 people a day. So it may be the 26th, 27th, if that were to happen. So we're going to get an extra 0.1% for every 50,000 members. When we hit 100,000 active members, then it goes up another 0.1%, up to 0.5%. So you can see that these bonuses will kick in like every 6 months, every year. And then, you know, a couple of years from now, we're probably still going to be hitting some more bonuses here. Now, this leadership bonus that that you see here, I thought it went just to leaders, but that's not the case. So for every 20 million TRX that is paid out in referral commissions, everybody within the community gets another 0.1%, up to 0.5%, up to 0.5%. So that's simply amazing, guys. Hold on a minute. Sorry about that. So this goes out to everybody in the community. So if you were to add up all of these bonuses and everything that we earn, eventually we could be earning 3.5%. Now that could be a ways away because we need to get to our goals here. But I can tell you that the momentum's about to kick in, and we're going to be able to get to these bonuses a lot quicker than we did from January to now. So this is going to kick in, and it's going to be amazing. I'm already very, very happy earning 1.5%, but when some of these bonuses kick in, a lot of people are going to be even happier. And you can see that the money's going to increase, the returns are going to increase, that there's going to be more and more sharing going on here. So all of this money that I just went over is all passive money. You don't have to share this opportunity with anyone to make this. All you have to do is make a deposit, a Tron deposit, and you can earn 300% on every single deposit, 1.5% daily. All right, we're going to go to the affiliate program because the affiliate program is a very special, they added this to it, and I can tell you that I really like this affiliate program. Now, when we say affiliate program, you know, there's companies out there like insurance companies, like State Farm that my wife works at. They offer people an affiliate commission for going out there and sharing and having someone switch from their insurance to State Farm. It's the same thing. It's exactly the same thing. If I shared this TronCase with someone and they clicked on my link and joined and deposited, you're going to earn a commission from that. That's an affiliate commission. Currently, I think, I don't know how many, I haven't even added up. It's over 10,000 transactions that I've had, but I shared this in the beginning with about 40 people. Out of those 40 people, within 5 days, they shared it with someone, they shared it with someone, they shared it with someone, and it went all the way down to 11 levels deep. I'm getting paid all the way down to 11 levels deep. So is Braden, because Braden brought me in. He's getting paid all the way to 11 levels deep. And for every time I make a deposit, because I'm in Braden's level 1, he makes a 7% commission. And it instantly goes into his wallet. I showed you guys this many, many times. This is my Tronlink wallet here. As you can see, I've got $4,336. That's, you know, that's grown within about 5 or 6 days. Simply amazing. And this is just from commissions coming in. You can see all of these commissions. Let me move Braden's face down here. You can see all these green. Ooh, someone failed at a 4. Oh, that's, I thought that was 4,000. That's only 4. So here's all these green commissions here are coming in daily. Like like every minute, every second of the day. You can see that this just keeps coming in over and over again. This is from all 11 levels. You can see that it just keeps adding to my balance here, and it instantly goes into my wallet. So you do not have to share this opportunity with anyone. You can just come in, make this 1.5% for 300% and not share it with anyone and still make a very, very, very good income. Or you can share it with others and make even more money. All of this in my wallet is from commissions from the affiliate program within about a week's worth of time. And I can tell you that that's pretty exciting stuff. This is just extra money that I can go on vacation with and stuff like that. So we could make money passively, and we can make money by sharing this opportunity with others. So I'm going to keep going down here. And this strategy here is just a strategy on the PDF that says if you start out with 10,000 TRX, you can earn 960 TRX if you follow that strategy. There's many, many different strategies out there. I hear people saying that they're withdrawing every 2 days, every week, every month, or there's people that just deposit a big chunk in there and then they're just going to wait the 205 days. So whatever you want to do, you can do whatever strategy you want. I can share with you guys what I do when I hit my back office. We also have a way that you can get your questions answers 24/7. We have a Telegram group. We have a YouTube channel. We have an email support, and we have a chat box. This chat box is where you can download the PDF. You can also download the PDF from the website itself. So we here the email support, it's not really that active because everything is working flawlessly, and we tend to answer a lot of questions in our Facebook group and also in the Telegram group. So but you do have a way that you can get your questions answered 24/7. Now that is all I have as far as the PDF. You can see that this is a simple smart contract. It's either it's making money passively, or it's making money passively and sharing this opportunity with others. That's how simple this is. And the platform is super simple because there's no levels. And I mean, there's no, you have to match the certain levels and you got to do this and you got to do that. All you have to do is share this with others. And once they make a deposit, you make money. Simply amazing. Now, all of this money, I know I'm scrolling and making you dizzy. All of this money that I went over is passively or actively. You're saying to yourself, now how in the world can you pay me 1.5%? You'll see how much money I'm making currently per week. How can you do that and sustain that over and over again without using the new money coming in? Well, I can tell you that Braden has some really, really good news to share with you guys. That and this is our biggest question, guys. This is the question I get. Matter of fact, it's the number one question I get probably right away is, okay, you're telling me that you can pay me 1.5% on a daily basis. How can this be sustained over the years? And they've had this in the works for many, many months, and it's about to come to fruition. They've been working on a partnership with one of the largest cryptocurrency companies in the world, and it's about to happen. And I'm going to let Braden go over that. What we call it is our ecosystem. So I'm going to stop sharing, Braden, and I'm going to pass it over to you.
All right. Thanks. Thanks, Mike. Okay. Yeah, definitely. This question is asked probably as much or more than, how do you know that my money is safe? How do you know if I put my money into the smart contract that it's not going to disappear like some of the other ones? So yes, we did cover that. And I can tell you these audit reports are real. Now, one thing I actually failed to mention when I was talking about the audit reports was, I guess I'm just a little bit tired, but one of the other things that I did with the audit reports after I checked them is I wanted to actually call telescreen. I wanted to actually get somebody on the phone and talk to them about the audit report, not going into full detail. It was basically just to verify that they did actually perform this audit, even though it was still listed on the Telescreen website. I just wanted to take that extra step, and I did. It took me about 3 days, but I managed to get on with someone, and they did verify that The audit report was conducted for TronCase. It's on the website, and you can go and check that out. So it was kind of like doing almost like a triple verification on the audit report, because let's face it, if our money's not safe, what's the point, right? So the next biggest question, or maybe it's even, maybe this one's a bit more, is how do, Michael show you later how much money he's making. I'm telling you, he's making a lot. How is that maintained? How does TronCase continue to pay out 1 or 1.5%, and eventually with the community bonuses, even up to 3.5%? And a lot of people are asking these questions, and you know what? I'm really glad that they are, because it's telling me that they know what they're doing. They're smart. They know that if a community build or a smart contract is just relying on a community build, there's no way that it can last. So I'm actually kind of happy and impressed that a lot of people are asking this question. So when I was actually looking at the audit reports and checking them, after I got through with that, one of the other questions that I had to ask was how, just what a lot of people are asking, how is TronCase going to maintain this? How can that be done? You're not trading, right? We're not trading stocks. We're not trading Forex. We're not doing any of that. All the so-called companies out there that are doing it anyways, they're not even licensed to do it. So they're doing it illegal, or they're going through a VPN. It's ridiculous. But we don't do any of that. TronCase does not do that. What they do is they're working with an ecosystem. And this is what you're looking at here right now. Now I'm going to save the coin swap for last, because this is the big one. But within this ecosystem, you can see down at the bottom here, there's it says two new smart contract, and those smart contracts will come out soon, and they're not mandatory. You don't have to join them. You can just stay with TronCase. That's fine. But these are going to be offered. And if you do come in, if you bring your team in, you can build another team through another new smart contract that's designed and coded, safe, audited, just like TronCase is. And a part of the revenue from that is going to be coming right back into TronCase. Okay. Same thing with the e-learning, the signals, which we have right now. Anybody can use those if they are actually trading, or they're teaching themselves to trade. There's also going to be some live trainings and courses in the crypto and the Forex arena. I'm not completely sure whether there's going to be some charge for those, or whether there's going to be a discount for the community, or whether it's going to be free for the community. I'm not sure yet, but they will be available soon. Now, the big one though is the coinswap.space. Now, I know a lot of people here have heard of this already. They're following it on the Telegram channels. They're following some of the information that's on the Facebook group. But for somebody that's new, or they're asking this question, where is this revenue going to come from to pay us? This is the big one out of the ecosystem. So coinswap.space is a swapping platform, first and foremost. It's actually partnered with Binance through the Binance Smart Chain. Now, Binance, again, for people that don't know, it's by volume, it's the largest exchange in the world by volume. So they are huge. They're very good at what they do. It's through the Binance Smart Chain. So again, you're talking fast transactions and very low fees. Now, within that, within coinswap.space, where we can swap coins, so we can swap out our BTC for TRX or back and forth. I believe there's going to be 9 pairs, or if that's still the on the drawing board. But within that platform, that DeFi protocol platform, there's also going to be yield farming. Now, the reason they're offering that is because there's a native token, and the native token's CSS. And I did hear that it will be available at like 0.05 cents. So like very, very expensive, or very, very inexpensive. They're hard capping it at about 19.9 million. Something like 400,000 have been minted already. That's going to be coming out. And we will all have a chance as a community to farm this and kind of put this in our bags. And the whole idea is that this native token, as it's farmed, the price of it will go up, just like TRX is going up. So there's going to be that opportunity for us. There's going to be possible staking and some lending. So these are all services. So swapping, yielding, staking, lending. These are services that are going to be offered within CoinSwap.space. We know that these services are used. So again, what TronCase has done with a swap, the swapping platform itself is not a revolutionary thing. I mean, there's lots of them out there right now, right? But what is revolutionary, in my opinion, is that no one else has done this. No one has actually linked this to a smart contract that I'm aware of, okay? And if they do, they're going to copy us and they're going to be out later. So the whole idea here is that we have an ecosystem where TronCase is in the epicenter. It's in the middle of it. And every one of these services and products that generate real revenue and real dollars through fees will be coming back into TronCase, back into the liquidity, back into the actual contract balance itself. Now that is huge, okay? And anybody here that understands swapping platforms, they know that they generate a lot of volume, okay? We as a community can come in and swap our coins instead of doing it somewhere else and paying more money. I think we will get some kind of a benefit on that. So all of this here is going to generate revenue. It's needed. It's not a question that these are products and services that might work. We know that they work. We know that they're in need. They're huge in the cryptocurrency arena. So we know that these are going to generate a lot of money. The CoinSwap.space is not just going to be available to the community. It's going to be available worldwide. Okay. So these are huge revenue generators. I mean, like millions, 50 million, $100 million a month, possibly. Okay. And again, because we partnered with Binance through the smart contract or the smart chain, I mean, this is a proven system already. So we're just going to implement in what we have to within that. And then we launch it probably somewhere between maybe the 15th to the 21st. Okay. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I've been told, sometime between the 15th of April and the 21st. So this is huge. This is what's going to allow TronCase to stay sustainable for many, many years. There's going to be more services that are going to be offered over time within this ecosystem. Okay. So the second big question that I know people are getting asked, other than safety, is how's TronCase going to continue to pay these returns? This is how it's going to be done. Okay. It's going to be done with proven products and services, and a percentage of that is coming right back into the liquidity. It's a beautiful thing. Because it's just kind of keeping everything in the house. There are governances within the CoinSwap.space. So again, it's completely decentralized. Okay, there's no funny business going on behind the scenes here, and we will all see this very soon. This information will be out. Okay, so I'm telling you, I'm just so excited about this. I'm not sleeping at night. Because I know the potential of what these things can do, and this, among other things, is going to continue to pay us out 2%, 3% for many, many years. Okay, so just hold on to your seats. This is going to be available very, very soon.
Thank
okay,
you.
Mike, I'll stop sharing and send that back to you.
All right, guys. Let me change my view. All right. Thank you, Braden. I appreciate that. As you can see, that's important information. This is probably the most important information. If we didn't have a relationship and a ecosystem like Braden just went over, I would not be doing TronCase currently today, because other smart contracts have attempted to do stuff like this, failed at it, and all the money that was being made by the members was from the new people coming in. If that was the case in TronCase, I wouldn't be doing it. So this ecosystem is very important. The relationship with Binance is very important, and it's about to happen here. And you're gonna see an amazing growth, explosion of growth here pretty soon. The momentum's going to kick in, and we're going to be able to hit those bonuses very, very quickly. So thank you, Braden, for going all over that. He does a marvelous job on that, and I give him all the hard parts. He covers the hard stuff for me. But anyway, guys, you always listen to me and Braden about TronCase. What we're going to do now currently is we are going to bring on someone that got started with TronCase not too long ago, and he is just attacking it. He loves it. But we wanted him to come on here and share his thinking, share his thoughts of what he thinks about TronCase, just from another perspective, from someone else. So his name is Rufus Reddick, and I'm going to go ahead and ask to unmute. And if you wanted to come on video, I'm not sure if you can or not, but Rufus, are you out there?
I'm out here. It says you cannot start your video.
Okay, hold on a minute. Let me take care of that for you.
Take care of that for me, Mike.
I will. 1 second.
I want to be seen.
Of course.
If somebody telling me they're excited making money, I want to see you.
There you go, Rufus. Try it now. There we go. There you are.
Hey, man, I done had time to go to the gym, workout, I'm back. And it just, if you can't be excited for this, if people don't realize how great TronCase is by what Mike just said, what Braden just laid out, man, you ain't been in nothing. You haven't lost. See, I done lost. First of all, I'm Rufus Reddick, for y'all don't know me. I was in the Army for 12 years. When I first joined the Army, I was young. I was playful, as you can see now, and they kicked me out the Army. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't get a chance to last. You know what I'm saying? So when I got in the Army, I'm cocky. I don't need no Army. I can make this. I can make it in the world on my own. What I need the Army for? I'm a cocky 18-year-old guy. So I got my job, a commission job, knocking door to door, doing door-to-door sales, making, $1,000 a week. Think I'm doing it. Think I'm making some money, and I did that for a while, but that got old, being away from home, traveling, not seeing your parents, missing holidays. It got crazy. So I'm like, man, I need to do something else. So I put my tail between my legs, and I said, I'm going to get back in this Army, because the Army, at least they're going to pay you. You're going to have a roof over your head. You get free food. So they took me back in the Army, and I did 12 years. I became a sergeant, you know what I'm saying? And life was great, until, believe it or not, they had a layoff in the Army. They was laying people off. So I was one of the ones they laid off. I still got my benefits though, thank God, and I said, well, time to go back and do something else. So, I got a job and everything, and I was working, I was fine. Then people talked to me about getting into other businesses where you can make money, like MLMs and stuff like that. So, of course, I did that, made some money. Then that got old, because I was tired of people at the top always making the money. And I was barely seeing anything, because I didn't have a big team like they did. I didn't come in with 100, 200 people, which that's what you need to make money in MLMs. So that's why I appreciate something like TronCase. You can come in by yourself and make money off the bat. As soon as you trade your dollars for Tron, you make money. And that makes sense. You mean to tell me you're going to pay me 1.5% a day? You know what I'm saying? On whatever I deposit. That's amazing to me. I love that. I ain't got to tell nobody else, but with me, the way I talk, and if I make 2 cents for free, I'm gonna tell somebody else, hey, I found the money machine. Because I got a lot of friends who like to make money. So when I tell everybody, they join. And when they join, I learned that I make 7% on whatever they deposit. I'm like, this is a win-win. I make money by what I deposit. I make money by what they deposit. I make money off my initial contract. You know what I'm saying? Every contract that I turn in, I'm making 1.5%. So that, I mean, I'm just happy all kinds of ways. And I like the fact that as soon as somebody join, they making money. They ain't got to worry about, I got to bring in 50 people before I make some money. You know, they making money instantly. Soon as they, I don't care if you put in 100 Trons, they start paying you at 1%. Your bank ain't doing that. I don't know no bank that's doing that. If you got a bank paying you 1.5% a day or more, I'm going to join that too. Give me the name of that bank. I'm going to join that bank today. Okay? Now, I see why Braden and Mike, they making a lot of money. And I know why. You know why? Because they give up their time and they give up their money. God blesses that. And I'm a true believer. So I'm going to start, I got to do that. I'm going to give away 100 Trons to, if I invited you, if I personally invited you and you want to get started, I'm going to give you 100 Trons. I'm going to get you started. And I want you to start seeing what we seeing. This is amazing, amazing platform. I'm not worried about this platform going anywhere because they got too much. Braden just told you they got a TronCase system. That's how they able to pay you. They got the money. They ain't paying you but 1.5%. Really, they could afford to pay you a whole 5%, 10%. They ain't giving you but 1.5. So what you mean? How they able to pay us? They got the money, and they bringing in more stuff in that TronCase system. They got 2 smart contracts that, of course, I'm gonna be a part of because I love smart contracts. Just like Mike. Mike, how much you made on your first smart contract? You made what?
$20,000 in 30 minutes. $20,000 in 30 minutes.
Wow. Where else you gonna get that from? I love smart contracts. Smart contract mean nobody can't change nothing. Once you set it up, that's it. That's it. And you know, no human can touch it. And I've been a part of a lot of, I ain't gonna say scams, but a lot of things people were trying to make work, but it just didn't work. It always fizzled out. Why? Because they want to change this, change that. They think they can make this better. Or they get greedy and leave with the money. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just super hyped and pumped that I get a chance to be a part of this system.
Yeah,
you know? For sure. I took my time and learned. Go ahead, Brady.
So really, it's just it was just a lot of different things that got you excited. It wasn't just one thing within TronCase that really got you excited. It was, a lot of different things.
So many.
Right on.
Yeah, well, thank you, Rufus, for coming in and telling us all about how excited you are. We wanted to get a different perspective from someone else because they keep hearing our boring voices over and over again. So thank you again for coming on and giving us your experience. So thank you.
Hey, anytime, man. Invite me back, man. I love talking to the people. And if no, and I guarantee everybody, they don't heard from Mike, they don't heard from Braden, they don't heard from me. Let me see how many people on here. All 140 people is going to be in TronCase. They're going to add percentage to us. Instead of getting paid 1.5%, we finna get paid 1.6%. It's just going to keep going up. So thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Rufus. Appreciate it. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to share my screen again. This is all what you, many of you been love to see. I'd love to see it still. I want to share my back office and kind of show you some of the income that I'm making. We are running over on time, so I'm going to make this very, very quick. As you can see here, I'm using what we call a Tronlink wallet right here. You can use another wallet called Klever. Klever, you have to use on your phone. Tronlink you can use on your phone or on your computer itself. So you can see here, that this is my Tronlink wallet. If I were to click on my personal wallet here in the back office, you're able to see what I'm earning currently, and what my daily rewards are. My daily rewards currently is 1.5% because I did a withdrawal about 7 days ago. I'm pretty sure it was about 7 days ago. And now I'm earning 1.5% because on the first day of day 6, you start earning 1.5%. So currently I'm at 7 days. And Braden, I know I ask you this all the time. Could you take a look? Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can where your face is here.
You out there? Whoa.
Let me. Sorry, guys. Let me just. There we go. Could you take a look and see how much money I made in 1 week? I'm at 145,167 Tron. What does that come out to at the current price as far as 1 week?
All right. So the current price, this could be on, it's 14 cents right now.
Okay.
So 145,100 and, well, it was 164. That's $20,322. You divide that by 7 days, you want, Mike?
Yeah, 7 days.
So, wow, $2,900.
All right, guys. So $20,000 that I made passively without any other affiliates or nothing. I'm earning that passively, $20,000 a week. Simply amazing. Over $2,000 a day. So I think I'm getting very, very close to making my decision to quit my JOB. I think it's around the corner. Making that kind of income, I think it's an easy decision. So I have deposited, if you look here, I have made 62 deposits. Every deposit we call a contract. Every one is separate. So the original deposit that I made of $100 back in January, that's going to turn into $300 about 205 days later, approximately about 205 days later. And that contract will end. Once that contract ends at 205 days, then if I don't make any more deposits, then that's going to go down to 61. We have a maximum amount of 100 deposits that we can make. Every time I withdraw my money, then this current rewards goes down to 1%. It doesn't really matter if it does go to 1% to me, because I'm still going to get 300%, whether it's at 1.5% or 1%. It doesn't matter, because every contract, every deposit is going to return me 300% back. So it may take a shorter time if I keep it at 1.5%, but it may be a couple more days later if I keep withdrawing, but I still get that entire 300% back to me. So what I did to get to 1.5, I have a deposit here of 1.5 million TRX, which is producing that $20,000 a week currently. How I did that was every week I did a withdrawal every single week. For many deposits, I waited till I had 100,000 Tron in here. I would withdraw, and I showed you guys on these Zoom calls that I would withdraw it and deposit it right away. And then we would show Braden would show that he got that 7% of that 100,000 Tron within 5 seconds. And we showed that on these calls. I'm not going to withdraw now. I'm going to wait probably till next week sometime to withdraw. I'm currently now waiting till about 200,000 Tron. And then I do a withdrawal. And then what I do now is I withdraw, I deposited 100,000 Tron, and then I keep 100,000 Tron in my external wallet. So this wallet here, let me this down. So my private wallet here, my Tronlink wallet. So once I withdraw, I'll keep 100,000 Tron in here. Then I move it off to my private wallet, another wallet that I have for my savings. And then I put half of it back into deposit. So that's my strategy. There's many different strategies. I know a good friend of mine, that wants to put 4 million Tron in here, and he just wants it to go. He's going to max it out right from the beginning and then just let it give him what is it, 12 million Tron at the end of 205 days. So whatever your strategy is, you can do whatever. I just highly suggest not withdrawing every single day. At least wait a few days to withdraw. That way you don't max out your total deposits. Now down here below, you can see this is my referral link. Make sure whoever invited you to this call, make sure you get back with them and sign up with their referral link and not mine. But if you wanted to, if you made a deposit, you're able to copy your referral link. You can see, just click this button, copy, hit OK, and then you could paste it into an email or whatever and send it off to someone. If they were to click on your link, then you would get 7% of whatever they deposit. You can see here my different levels. I have 469. It's real small there, but 469 transactions on my first level. And it goes all the way to 11 levels deep. And you can see here that on my 7th level, I have 4,239 transactions that I'm making 0.5% of whatever they deposit in that level. Again, I want to show you this real quick in my wallet. I'm getting transactions being put in there all the time. I just got 0.14, 8.75, 1.1, and they're slowly trickling in every minute of the day. So this 4,000 7 days ago was $500. I had 500 in my wallet, and it's because of the affiliate program, it went up to 4,378. And that's separate Tron, that's separate money from what I'm making here at $20,000 a week. This money here is from the affiliate program. So this is on top of that 20,000. So currently I made $20,437 in 7 days. Guys, I'm still pinching myself. I don't know if you can see me, but I'm trying to wake myself up and say, wow, am I really making this kind of money? And I am. It's actually real. I show you here on the call, and you guys can do the same thing. And there's many other people that are making the same type of money. And can you imagine what Braden's making? I'm showing my wallet, but Braden's probably just killing it over there. But guys, this is real. This is happening. And
so Mike, somebody just asked if you can repeat your strategy. So what is it that you're doing? You're waiting until your available balance gets up to 200,000 Tron, and then you're withdrawn?
Yeah. So let me go over that one more time. So when I originally started, I put in $40,000. And then what happened was I waited. I would withdraw probably every 2 weeks early on. Okay. And then I was getting about 100,000 Tron every single week. That's what I noticed. That was the trend. So every week on a Sunday or a Monday, I would withdraw my funds and I would redeposit it back in to get to my goal. My goal originally was 1 million Tron. And once I hit 1 million Tron, now I changed my strategy. Now what I do is I withdraw after every 200,000 Tron that I make, which is probably going to be around 10 days, 11 days or so. And once I hit 200,000 Tron, I'll withdraw and I'll keep 100,000 Tron and move that off as my profit or my private wallet. And then I'll deposit 100,000 Tron. So back into my deposit. So hopefully is that good? I think that's hopefully you guys understand it. Now, again, you guys can do whatever you want, whatever your goal is. Say your goal is 5,000 deposited. So you can just withdraw, whatever, once a week and get to your goal and then maybe start taking profits. Whatever you guys want to do, it's totally up to you. You can just let it put in, $5,000 and let it sit in there. You can do whatever you want. So again, just so you know, even when you do a withdrawal, this goes down to 1% for all of your deposits. It doesn't really matter because you're still going to get the return of 300%. It's just going to be a few days longer. That's all. All right, guys. Anything else, Braden, that you want me to cover, you think that's important?
No, because a lot of the other stuff we'll cover on the training call.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, again, I appreciate you guys. We had over 140 people on this call. I'm blown away. I really appreciate you guys joining our calls at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. To have 140 people is very touching to Braden and myself. We talk about it all the time. So again, what we're going to do is we're going to have these calls Monday through Thursday, and Fridays there's our training call. Please try to join us on Friday. Tomorrow, we're going to have a special guest on tomorrow, a very, very special guest. And I guess we can announce it now. It's Martin. He is our master distributor, and he's going to give us a little information on what to expect here in the near future. So if you guys can join our call tomorrow, it'd be really, really special to get, maybe a couple hundred people on this call to listen to Martin. So appreciate you guys. What we're going to do now is we're going to end this call, and we're going to end it by giving away another 200 Tron to one lucky winner. Let's see. I don't know if James is going to win again, but if he does, that's going to be amazing, an amazing feat. So in the chat, open up the chat group. And then in the chat, don't put the number in right now, but when Braden puts the word go in the chat, put a number 1 through 20 in there. If I'm going to spin a wheel, and if that number is what you guessed, the very first person to guess that number is going to get 200 Tron. And then all you have to do is email me and I'll send you my email address. Email me, say I'm the winner of the 200 Tron giveaway, and I'll send that out to you guys. I already sent the other one to James already. He already emailed me, so that's done and gone. Wow, these people are putting numbers in. Don't put any numbers in yet, guys. I don't know if you guys can hear me. Let me take myself off mute here. Oh, okay. I'm off mute. So don't put any numbers in yet. Wait for Braden to put the word go, and then you can slam numbers in there real quick. So,
okay. So I'll put that when I put go in the chat, put your number between 1 and 20 only once. Okay. Make sure that your chat is set for everyone. And not set to go to somebody individually. All right, so let's go. I don't know, Mike, when this gets up to over 200 people, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to, we're going to have to figure something else out here.
Yeah, I know.
Be scrolling for like hours.
I love it though.
Oh yeah.
It's funny. It's like 10 people just left right before this. I guess they didn't want a free giveaway. All right.
Okay, a few more seconds and I'll put stop in the chat. So if you haven't got your number in yet, get her in. Okay. A few more seconds.
Wow, that's a lot of numbers.
It is. Okay, I'm going to have to put stop in here now. Okay, stop.
All right, guys. I'm going to spin the wheel real quick, and here we go. Number 12, lucky number 12.
Wow. Okay.
We haven't had 12 in a while.
Okay, I'm still looking for go here.
I found it. Let's see. I see XAY. And he is one of Rufus's members.
Yes, indeed.
So
let me just verify that.
Okay.
Check. Yes, indeedy. XA, congratulations.
Congratulations. I just typed my email address. Congratulations to all the winners. That's 200 Tron giveaway as Tron keeps going up. That's even more US dollars that we're giving away. So you can use whatever you want to use that for. You can use it for yourself to deposit. You can use it for a new member. You can use it to cash out, whatever you want to do with that 200 TRX. We just want to say thank you. Thank you everyone for joining our call, and we will see you tomorrow And that ends this recording, and you could use this recording for anyone you like. We're going to post this in the Facebook group.
Absolutely.